What's up everybody, Cody's here, and today I'm coming at y'all with a new video, and today I got some more NBA 2k17 news for you guys. Now today, we have MyPark AfterDark, and I'm not really going to give a huge explaining of it because there's like a lot of things to deal with it, and we wouldn't be able to add the other extra stuff that I have planned and to explain to you guys and talk to you guys about with other stuff. So let's get right into the news. So MyPark AfterDark is pretty much like a rival day. It's not I'm guessing it's only gonna be one day. So the thing that came after rival day, when rival day wasn't like there anymore, there was something that came every Wednesday. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like that. It comes like once a week, and it pretty much is. It's like pretty much where you get to show off your skills. There's 3-point contests, dunk contests. There's a contest where like whatever team is like the last team standing that hasn't lost, like say you hop on the court and you go on a 10-game win streak and everybody else who's already been on the court lost, then you're the last team standing. And I'm pretty sure if you win these events and things, you probably do get extra VC for it. And yeah, so that's pretty much what MyPark AfterDark is. There might be more to it, but that's all that I pretty much could sum up for you guys and tell you guys about that I've heard about and everything like that. But let's get into the MyPark, I mean not the MyPark, but the MyCareer Prelude. So what we have is based on last year. It was based on like the things that happen off the court when you're a basketball player, but this year it's going to be strictly on the court. Like it's going to be strictly on the court stuff, not like you're going to be able to have dynamic duos. So say you're a shooting guard and you join OKC, then you're probably going to be able to have a dynamic duo with Westbrook and like be able to shoot better when he passes you the ball, or he's going to be able to catch a better alley than if versus you throwing him an alley-oop than versus somebody else throwing him an alley-oop. And also like say you do like some connections with Paul George, and your next game in your MyCareer is the Pacers, and he flies in to the city early, and he just can randomly walk up into your my court and decide, hey, 1v1 me. And that brings me to, and you can 1v1 him, and that brings me to the things that you can do in my court now. You can have up to 3 my courts this time, and then also the my courts look I've seen screenshots and things like that of them. The my courts look a whole lot more detailed and a bigger court and everything like that. It looks like really cool and everything, and you're able to customize all 3 of them fully to like whatever you want. And and there's this thing. So when you get into practice, okay, let me start off. If you cannot fully play, you cannot fully upgrade your character as soon as you get into the game. You can only upgrade your character to a certain amount. So you could probably upgrade 3 full slots and then have to play practice to be able to raise your attributes up, so you can't go from a 55 to a 99 in 5 minutes. You can't do that. You have to work your way up to it. And the thing is, it's not called gym rat anymore. It's called work time, or something like that, gym time or whatever. And you can not only in practice, if you can there's certain times that you can go to practice, and you can get there earlier than everybody else, and then slowly your teammates will start to come in, and practice will start, and they'll start to practice and everything. And depending on how hard you work in practice depends on how much attributes you can upgrade and how much like you fill up that bar that you know, like the gym rat badge, but it's like a different name and a different bar for it. And players, like certain players like Kobe Bryant can walk in there if you're like doing real good in there and you got your bar filled up and, you know, everything like that. And also one cool thing that they added this year was like you doing like you can get free weights and do bench presses, squats and everything with like weights and stuff. And you're also allowed to, like when you're in your my court just shooting around or whatever, you're earning, like you're filling up that bar of like practice. You're not just like, you know, in your my court, you know, testing out shots and shooting and things and it doesn't count for anything. This time it actually counts for you like, you know, actually practicing. But if you're in practice and you're doing, obviously you would earn more than if you were in your my court. But also one thing is, I'm pretty sure if you like are 1v1ing somebody, not like a player in like online, but like say Paul George or anybody wants to come face you, like you are earning a lot more and filling up that bar a lot more if you are winning, because that shows that you are improving. And also, depending on what you do, depending on how good you are and what you do, depends on what you will, like what your storyline and cutscenes and the things like that will be. Because you like say you're like the best ever, like you're Ben Simmons times 10 in college, you're not gonna get drafted to the Lakers. Like, you're probably going to get drafted to OKC. Like, you're going to get drafted to a good team. And also, one thing that they're doing that's good this year is they're going to draft, when you first become a rookie in the NBA, you're going to get shoe deals immediately. So, depending on how good you played in college is going to depend on whether you get Under Armour or Adidas or, you know, things like that. And you also get a lot more popularity and I think extra VC or things like that for being in clutch moments in the game. So if it's fourth quarter and you guys are down by 15 and you go on a rampage and come back and win, you know, or you hit a buzzer beater or things like that, then you get more VC and you get people recognizing you and get more followers and fans and things like that in the game. And also, one thing that I wanted to mention was that if you're like doing crazy off-balance shots, players who are known for that, like Kobe will come see you like at the game or after the game if you're like doing crazy, you know, crazy amazing shots. Or if you're just popping up threes the whole game, Steph Curry will come talk to you, you know, like things like that. And also, like with your dynamic duo, depending on what player you pick, like if you guys do super good in that game, it's gonna depend on what type of cutscene you have, whether you guys are getting mad at each other or whether you guys are like not super happy, or whether you guys are like super happy because y'all just, you know, won a game and blew them out like crazy and things like that, you know. So that's pretty much the overcap that I can give you of my career and the Prelude and everything like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed all this information. It did take me a while to collect this all up, so if you guys could do me a favor of leaving a like, if you guys are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, share this with all your friends and things like that so this video can get out there more. And yeah, and until my next video, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.